You're listening to CBC Online at CBCHS.org.
CBC Online, we're visiting with Coach Bob McCormack, and Coach coming off a big win at home against St. Francis Borgia. Talk to us about the game a little bit.
Well, Borgia came in undefeated, and we gave them their first loss, and I really thought in preparation for that game, the 2 days of practice that we had on Wednesday and Thursday were just outstanding. I felt really good going into the game, and the coaching staff did a really good job of preparing for that game, and we really caused some problems for them, especially on the defensive end. We were rather smothering, led by Ariane Maxey. He just really raises everybody's level of play. So, real proud of the way the boys played the other night.
Balanced scoring attack. You had to be kind of pleased with that. They kind of spread the ball around a little bit.
They did. They really made the extra pass, and Jared Barnes had a couple of spectacular passes for dunks, and it was really a high energy effort that the kids are really playing off of right now. We've had our practices are real competitive simply because we're fairly deep right now, and I feel real confident putting guys in off the bench. We've got quite a few guys that would probably start for other teams in the area coming off the bench. So real proud, and we're young too, so we're still learning, and it's nice to get a home win because you're supposed to take care of your home floor, and we've done that so far this year.
Talk about Barnett. I mean, you've had some college coaches come in here last week, kind of looking at him, and where is he at in his development, and where do you see him really developing into a top prospect?
Yeah, the thing about Jordan is what you really realize is that he's only 15 years old, and he is 6'7", and he's awful talented. Certainly athletic and can really do some things. There are times where you think, is he hustling out there? Is he doing what you want him to do? And then you look at the box score, and he's got 20 and 13 rebounds and a couple of block shots, and so he's doing a great job for us. He's certainly got a very, very bright future.
Now, early on in the season, have you seen any guys kind of really step into that leadership role, and who are those guys?
The seniors have really, we've sat down with them as a coaching staff and kind of said, hey, listen, these young guys really need some coddling, really, in a way, simply because they haven't really. There's quite a few guys that have never played varsity minutes before, and it's just such a big jump from the sophomore to varsity. The level of play is just so much quicker, and they've really really shared the ball and really shown leadership, and we're meshing pretty well right now at 5 and 3.
Now, you mentioned you're pretty deep right now. Has it been tough to get everybody some playing time, and how, as a coach, how do you manage that during a game? We as a staff sit down and the coaches look if somebody needs a blow, we get them a blow, and the other night we subbed 3 and 4 at a time, which really gave us some fresh legs in there. So we just kind of look at the flow of the game and look at the matchups, and we make our decision that way. So coming up, we have the Meramec tournament, certainly an annual festivity that happens after Christmas. Talk about, you got Troy in the first round. Talk about the tournament and Troy specifically.
Troy's 500 right now. They're 4 and 4. In the past, they've certainly they're a man-to-man team. They play extremely well together because that community, they go to kindergarten together and play all the way up, kind of a lot like Borgia does. So they know what each other does, and they've been playing together for a long time. We did play them last year and beat them pretty good, so I'm certain that they're going to remember that. But they set hard screens. They run a motion offense. It's pretty good offense, and they got a kid Dieters that's averaging in double figures that we're going to have to stop. So we did a decent job against Dolan from Borgia, so we're gonna sick Ariane Maxey Penton on him and see if he can do the same thing on Dieters that he did to Dolan.
And real quick, just talk about the rest of the field out there
at Meramec. I mean, it's always been really one of the best tournaments in town. Who else we got? Who else is on in the field out there?
Yeah, all the coaches at the seed meeting last week were talking about how difficult it is to kind of seed through 2 through 10. McClure certainly had the advantage. They got all number 1 votes for the first seed. After that, Vianney, with them being undefeated, who we really had a chance to beat a couple of weeks ago, is the 2 seed. So it's kind of wide open. DeSmet, I think, got the 4 seed, and we got the 8-9 seed, and 8-9 plays 1. So hopefully we can get by that first round and get McClure again, who beat us pretty good at the Pattonville tournament, but we did not have Arion. So it's always nice to be able to play a team a second time and make the adjustments and give yourself a chance to win.
And real quick, when is that first game and what time does that tip off?
Tip-off is at 8:30 on the first day of the tournament, which is December 26th. Okay, we play the last game of the first day at 8:30 against Troy, and hopefully we'll bring home a win for the Cadets.
Again, this is CBC Online with Coach Bob McCormack. We'll check in with you after the holidays. Good luck and Merry Christmas, Coach.
Thanks, Rob.
CBC, Men for Tomorrow, Brothers for Life.